world-famous SeaWorld. What does this place have to do with cupcakes? Well, today it has everything to do with them. 4 bakers are on their way here right now to experience the wonders of SeaWorld firsthand. Then they will have to put their experience into cupcakes.
Yeah, I know. Get them out, get them out, get them out.
You're working my nerve.
And you'll see just how they do that as they go through 3 tough challenges. Beginning with taste.
We have to have like a team.
And then presentation.
I think we tried to do too much.
Final 2 bakers standing will each have to wow the judges. Wow. With an impressive cupcake display to be presented at a major SeaWorld gala happening later today.
Don't bump the sink.
Get ready to get wet, because this is Cupcake Wars. I'm Justin Wilman, and today will be an especially tough battle. And the competitors are on their way here right now.
My name's Allison, and I'm from Daddy Cakes Cupcakes in Topeka, Kansas. I've been a professional baker for almost 20 years and traveled the world, owned a French bistro. All of the work that I've done throughout my career, I pack into one little cupcake. My assistant is my brother, Philip Burns. He's a great baker in his own right.
Done deal.
I have got to win Cupcake Wars. We want to expand. We want to show the country that Daddy Cakes are the best cupcakes out there. I don't know who these other competitors are, but I will crush them.
This is Cupcake Wars. This is war. My name's Lindsay Morton, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. I own Dollhouse Bake Shop. We cater and do deliveries. If I win this and get that $10,000, I want to open a storefront. I want to be huge. Cupcake Wars is a crazy opportunity. I feel like it's really going to make me like an instant success. I'm going to blow the competition out of the water, and let's go to Cupcake Wars.
I'm Tracy Buchanan. I've been baking for 6 years now, and I've been working at Sweet a Bakery in Baltimore, Maryland for almost 4. I come from an art background, and I want to make edible works of art. I decided to bring my mom because she taught me a lot about how to run a kitchen, and I think it'll help us out a lot in Cupcake Wars. I hope to have my own business sometime in the near future, and Cupcake Wars, that's where it's going to start. I have got to get this. This is absolutely necessary, but I'm ready. Bring it on.
Let's do this!
My name is Brett Thompson of Milk in Hollywood, California. I'm here to kick some butt. We do something a little bit more creative than most of our competitors, which really gives us an edge over everybody else. Milk's executive pastry chef Dave Baker is with me today. When it comes down to something like this, the chance to hold the title as the Cupcake War King, I don't want to walk away a loser. We will beat our competitors. All right, let's go win this thing. Let's do it.
Cupcake makers, welcome to Cupcake Wars. And welcome to SeaWorld.
They bring us to SeaWorld, and I'm looking around like, dolphins eat fish, not cupcakes. What are we doing here?
In a short time, Sumar the killer whale will be celebrating his 12th birthday. And there's going to be a very big party to celebrate right here at SeaWorld. And cupcakes will be the centerpiece of the gala event. So it's going to be a very tough challenge. And because of that, we want to bring you up to speed on all things that are SeaWorld as quickly as possible. So, Julie Scardina is here. She is SeaWorld's animal ambassador, and she's going to give you guys a tour of the park.
So if you guys are ready, let's go get some inspiration.
So, we're walking through SeaWorld, and it's beautiful. I've never really experienced anything like this. The whole time I'm thinking, wow, here I am like kissing a dolphin.
So Sumar, are you going to test one of those cupcakes when they come around? Are you? Yeah.
Wow. We're ready to get back in the kitchen and really throw down some cupcakes and show Sumar what we can do.
That was quite an experience, huh? Well, let's get started. Overseeing today's battle are our judges. Candace Nelson, founder of the world's first cupcake bakery, Sprinkles Cupcakes. And Florian Belanger, owner of Mad Max Chefs and former executive pastry chef at the world-renowned Fauchon.
I'm standing here in front of Candace Nelson, the founder of Sprinkles. Gives me goosebumps just being that close to her.
All right, let's get started, shall we? Today, there will be 3 rounds of competition. And after each round, someone is going home. The competition begins with the taste challenge. We're going to borrow our first flavors from the sea. On the tables before you are seaweed and sea salt. And you will all combine both ingredients into an untraditional yet delicious cupcake that will wow the judges.
They told us we had to use seaweed and sea salt in our cupcake, and I almost died.
You have just 45 minutes to stir up a SeaWorld worthy cupcake. The clock starts now.
You gotta figure out a way to make seaweed and sea salt taste good.
That's a tough one.
How about like a saltwater taffy?
That sounds good.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be good.
Okay.
How are we going to put the seaweed in there?
I'm not sure. The flavor of seaweed, it's just so strong. It's got to be there in the challenge. They want to taste it, but then do they really want to taste it? You know what I'll do? I'll make like a sweet and salty sugar blend. So I do a seaweed and sea salt infused brown sugar, and I'm planning on using it to rim the cupcakes with, not to overpower the whole cupcake.
I like working with salty and sweet, so I'm a little excited about that. I don't want to sound too cocky, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do well with this, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
They have some spirulina. Good idea. We'll powder it up, and then we'll swirl it into some of the vanilla base.
Okay.
Use some of the hijiki, like a garnish.
Okay.
What is this stuff? It's like honeycomb. Give it some texture.
Foam.
Seafoam. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So I'm going to make a spirulina swirled vanilla cupcake base with a turquoise frosting, garnished with seafoam, hijiki chip, and a little bit of saltwater taffy.
Is the seaweed just going to go in there raw?
We're going to do some seaweed in there. We're going to use
Okay.
salt, sea salt. So I decided that I'm going to make a carrot cake cupcake with hijiki seaweed in it and ginger buttercream. I just hope we can get all this done in time.
You want me the sugar? It's right here. It's right here. I just wanted to keep it light and simple and not have too many crazy, overpowering ingredients. So I used some sesame seeds and mixed it in with the sea salt and seaweed, and then contrasted that salty cupcake with kind of a sweet honey frosting.
I hope this works. This is such a delicate batter. Batter that I use, you can't just whip it in the mixer. You've got to hand mix it. So it's going to take me more time, and it might get a little bit messy.
Go, girl. Mix it, girl. Mix it.
You have 30 minutes left. Sumar awaits his cupcake. 30 minutes.
That's it. We need to get those cupcakes in the oven. We have 29 minutes. I'm kind of breathing down my brother's neck because we've got a lot of work to do, and we are running out of time.
Well, sure, if you want.
Quickly, it's 29 minutes.
I'm working. I got it. I'm working. You're working the nerve.
This parchment paper is going to be for the candied seaweed.
Yeah, this will be for the candied seaweed. I have this idea of candying seaweed, which I've never candied anything in my entire life before. So there's not going to be enough time to get all this done. I'm feeling so scattered. It's blowing my mind.
Time's gone. Where's the spatula? Little spatula? There's no way.
I'm freaking out, like, what do I do? This tastes like you're licking a fish. It's like salty fishy. The whales might like it, but I don't know if the judges will. It's like salty fishy. We're making the batter, and we taste a little bit of it, and it's just like my biggest fear that it will just gonna taste disgusting, like seaweed. And it's like a thick. Why is it so thick? Sesame seeds weren't enough flavor to kind of balance out with the seaweed, so I added some tahini in with it, so it's not so salty. Okay, this batter, this has to work. This has to work. 23 minutes. Okay.
23 minutes. Crank that oven up. Wait a minute, it's 23. Didn't you say it's going to take 25 minutes?
I know.
All right.
Just stay focused. The clock is ticking. Everything's starting to come together. We've got the cupcakes in the oven. We've got the candied seaweed in the oven. We're just hoping that it bakes in time. I really hope this works because we are really behind here.
All right, I think one drop of blue and one of green, no?
Yeah, no more.
It's looking pretty sea-ish to me.
We have a lot to do. We're making saltwater taffy, plus we're making seafoam, plus we're making this really great turquoise frosting. It's not like we practice these recipes every day. These are things we need to do on the fly. I was freaking out a little bit.
Cheers on the seafoam, Brett. I like it.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
Nice and light? Oh, hell yeah, man. I'll take some.
Good recipe.
Oh, yeah, man.
All right, those are looking good. Actually, Actually, they're looking really, really good.
We're gonna have to go in the
We'll
freezer.
have 4 minutes for them to cool. We've used up a lot of the clock already just getting these ingredients ready. So we're waiting on the cupcakes to come out, and we are running out of time.
Good news! You have 10 minutes left. Bad news! You have 9 minutes and 56 seconds left.
10 minutes?
We're not even out of the oven yet.
Dixie, you got a second? You want to take a look at these? Yeah. Some seem to be done, some done. Not done. Let's pull this out.
Our cupcakes still aren't baking. And I just hope that we don't have a giant melted mush of cupcakes.
I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't know, where we went wrong.
These are ready now. Cupcakes? Alright, good.
All right, we got it. Look how gorgeous these turned out. Amazing.
Smell good.
They still look a little soft.
No, those guys are good. Those guys are good.
Bakers, I hope you've worked some seaweed, sea salt magic. You have 2 minutes left.
Oh, we got the magic coming. We got the magic.
Okay, we've got to have these out because it's 2 minutes, Tracy.
Yeah, I know. Get them out, get them out, get them out. So we've got about a few minutes, and we just have to pull out the cupcakes. They're going to be hot. There's no way that the buttercream's going to stick.
1 minute left. Final touches.
Okay, I want you to take a tiny piece of seaweed and put it like every bite space.
In the dust. You
Yeah.
got it.
I need more cupcakes. I got these two garnishes.
1, 2, 3.
36 seconds. Quick. Put your thingies on. Go, 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 go.
Okay. We got it. I think the frosting came out good.
Pick me out some seaweed. Go, go, go. Here's a really pretty piece.
Crack it then. Crack it. Stick it in.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that seaweed down because time is up.
That was intense.
Bakers, you had to blend the unique flavors of seaweed and sea salt into a single scrumptious cupcake for our taste challenge. That's a task that could sink any cupcake maker. It's time to impress the judges. Joining our judges, Candace and Florian, is your guest judge, Animal Ambassador Extraordinaire, Julie Scardina.
Hi, guys.
To make sure you've captured the spirit of SeaWorld. Hi, Allison.
Hi.
Tell us about your cupcake.
I wanted to combine the seaweed and the sea salt in a flavor that really belonged on a cupcake. So it's on a moist yellow cake. It's a saltwater taffy flavored buttercream. I've rimmed the edge with a seaweed infused brown sugar and sea salt garnish. And then we did just a little fondant accent in the shape of a saltwater taffy bonbon. Allison, the saltwater taffy flavor, which I was curious to taste, doesn't really pair so well with those other flavors.
I'll be quick on this one. I just don't get it. I don't see where is the seaweed, but I mean, it's totally kind of absent. I feel like some artificial flavor behind it, and I think you're totally missing the point here. I mean, I just don't like it at all.
I'm kind of along those same lines, Allison.
Allison, whew, man, the judges tore her apart.
Thank you, judges. Brett, tell us about it.
The cake itself is a swirl of spirulina into the vanilla cupcake mix and baked them as is. Kind of an aqua coral colored frosting, topped with some sea foam, made with sea salt. It's kind of like honeycomb. Then finished off with some coral colored saltwater taffy.
So what do you think? SeaWorld yes or seasick?
Brett, to be straightforward, you are right on target. We're talking about sea salt, we're talking about seaweed here. The seaweed is so much present and is not overpowering. I like this cupcake.
Sumar would love this cupcake.
The look of this cupcake is very whimsical and fantastical, and I can kind of imagine myself, on the stormy seas. All in all, I'd say you managed to capture the essence of the seaweed flavor.
Thanks. Lindsay, tell us about your cupcake.
So I paired a salty with sweet to kind of balance it out. So we added some tahini for flavor, sesame seeds for texture, and we mixed it in with the sea salt and seaweed. And then we paired that with a sweet honey cream cheese frosting.
Candace, what do you think?
I appreciate what you were doing with your flavors, and I really could taste the tahini in here, and I like the sesame addition to really round out the flavors in the cupcake. I was impressed.
Thank you.
Florian?
The star supposed to be the seaweed and the sea salt here. I get the seaweed, I get the sea salt. Your cupcake is very airy. The execution is well done. I like this cupcake.
So, Julie,
I felt it really kind of worked.
one cupcake left. Tracy, you're up next. Tell us about your cupcake.
All right, I did a carrot cupcake with wakame and hijiki seaweed inside of it, and I used a fleur-de-sel sea salt. On the top, I have a ginger lemon buttercream with a ginger candied seaweed garnish.
Candace?
I know you said that sea salt really was featured prominently in the creation of this cupcake, and I'm really missing that. I was hoping for that good sort of minerally, tangy bite to this cupcake, and it just tastes a little anemic, I have to say.
Tracy? It tastes like it's been soaked in syrup, or I hope not seawater. No, this cupcake failed too.
Thank you, Tracy. This is quite the tough challenge today. The judges need some time to figure this out. We'll be back to you in a moment. Cupcake makers, this was quite a choppy round. Some creations were truly inspired. 2 were not. Tracy and Allison, both of your cupcakes missed the mark, but one of them really missed it.
They're like tearing Allison's cupcake apart just like they are me, so I'm like, all right, yeah, I might have a fighting chance here.
Losing on round 1, that would just be horrible. I don't want to go home yet.
Tracy, you won't be frosting anymore today.
Tracy, you just missed the boat here. What we wanted was seaweed and sea salt, and what we got from you was carrot, coconut, and a whole slew of other flavors that really just muddied the waters.
Thank you. It's always hard to hear that you're the first to go and miss the mark, like they said.
Allison, you really got lucky. You really have to impress us on the next round.
Okay, cupcake makers, our cupcake war on the high seas isn't over yet. It's time for round 2, where you're gonna bake 3 additional cupcakes. Now, the judging is only half about taste. The other half is all about presentation. So how they look is very important now. And there's one more thing. In honor of our friend Sumar, one of your cupcakes will need to incorporate a black and white theme to reflect his very famous color pattern. And more tough news, you've got just 75 minutes. Starting now.
I'm going into the second round. Half of it's based on presentation, half on taste. It's about SeaWorld. I'm pretty confident going into the round.
Let's bring in the whole SeaWorld theme and do like the oceany, let's do something kind of Hawaiian and tropical. I'm the underdog now. I had my little warning. I'm really hoping that this is the round that I redeem myself. I'm thinking let's go with just a really day at the beach, ocean kind of feel to all the cupcakes. We gotta do the lemon. Lemons are best-selling white cupcake, so let's do a lemon with a real tangy lemon buttercream. My second cupcake is gonna be a moist chocolate cake with a peppermint buttercream.
You want it straight in the mixer, your half-pound cocoa?
Right in, yeah. And my third cupcake is going to be a panna cotta-filled coconut cake. Let's just make this one really, really good and show them how good our stuff can taste.
We've got a good amount of momentum right now, and we're thinking about the amusement park, being a kid again.
We'll make some cotton candy.
Yeah, that's total summer amusement park. I'm all over it.
Totally, yeah.
We're going to be doing a cherry Coke cupcake, topped with some vanilla cream cheese frosting, a little bit of chocolate ganache, and a maraschino cherry. Cupcake number 2, we're going to do a pink lemonade and cotton candy cupcake.
They want to see an orca.
So we'll put sumo. We'll put sumo on top.
For the black and white cupcake, we have to do something that's totally different.
Hey, what do you think about squidding, man? Not in pasta, not in risotto, but in a cupcake.
Why not?
I'm going to be doing a squid ink infused cupcake.
More squidding.
And I just thought, no one's going to think of this.
Sumar will like it.
Sumar's not the judge today.
I've got some ideas going already on how to incorporate SeaWorld into my decorations. decoration.
Okay, so we'll do like a chocolate
it's a good base.
black and white with the black and white shamu.
What can we make the shamu out of though? What do we use for that?
We'll use fondant and we'll cover the chocolate-covered espresso bean.
Ooh, chocolate-covered espresso beans sound good.
So I decided to do a chocolate cupcake with a whipped espresso buttercream. For my second cupcake, I'm gonna make a churro cupcake, a cinnamon sugar icing on top, pineapple. And for my third cupcake, I'm gonna do a pina colada with a light coconut cream cheese icing on top.
Are we gonna have time to do all this fondant work?
We're gonna bust it out. We're gonna bust out little whales.
Fondant starfish, fondant
Whales, really, it's gonna be adorable.
You have 1 hour left. 1 hour. Get those babies in the oven.
1 hour, Dave. 1 hour.
We have an hour. We haven't even put these in the oven yet. Oh my god.
We bake a cupcake in a cone. I knew we had him on this. I mean, who has seen this? Who has done it?
Oven's at 325.
Finish off the squid ink cupcake, got those things in the oven, and move to the next one.
Getting those in.
They'll be in a minute. Nearly there.
Everything in the oven. Now, let's go.
I was so nervous about Florian and his opinion that I'm kind of double checking everything and I'm second guessing myself. I'm a really good judge of my flavors, but I'm still not 100% confident.
That is not lemony enough. Yeah, we have to have like a tang.
We decide let's put in just a little bit more lemon zest and just hope that he likes it.
Our decorations are gonna be
So cute.
we're
knock them out of the park with this.
30 minutes left, cupcake makers.
I wanted the decoration to be perfect. And all those little sumars, he has 2 little white spots on the side. He has a fin on top. He has a tail. He has a little blowhole. I didn't want to skip out on any of those aspects of him. That's him. Like, so it's smooth, you know, like a whale, smooth.
5 minutes till showtime.
It's okay. I'm actually getting nervous. It's okay.
I'm gonna put those chocolate candy pieces.
I think we tried to do too much.
1 minute. We want to see some whale birthday cupcakes.
These wheels are taking way longer than I expected.
10, 9,
You got it out?
I'm on it.
7, 6, 5,
Oh my
4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up.
Booyah!
Oven mitts off. Bakers, this round was about presentation as well as taste. Now, we wanted you to get inspired and make 3 cupcakes worthy of being at Sumar's 12th birthday bash. We also asked that you have one of them capture Sumar's black and white distinctive colors. It was one whale of a challenge. Let's see how you did. Lindsay, tell us about your cupcakes.
For my 3 flavors, I chose a churro cupcake, and we topped it with some graham cracker crumbs, bright colored starfish, and edible pearls. For the second, we have a chocolate cupcake with a whipped espresso buttercream, covered in fondant, shaped like Sumar's. And for the third, we did a fruity pineapple cupcake with a coconut cream cheese icing and used a large coconut flake and pineapple chunk as the garnish to kind of look like a coral reef.
Candace, what do you think?
I really like how you incorporated a lot of the core elements of SeaWorld. I thought the flavor and texture of your cupcakes were flavorful, moist, light, not too sweet, although I have a real problem with sanding sugars. It just really took away from the texture in that tropical cupcake.
Lindsay, I think you're right on target with the theme and everything. I think you just overpowered your cake with cinnamon.
You obviously are inspired by the things that you saw at SeaWorld. The presentation incorporated a lot of different aspects.
Thank you, judges. Hi, Allison. Tell us about your cupcakes.
Well, our first cupcake is the Blue Hawaiian. It's got a coconut cake, a banana panna cotta filling, and a light passion fruit buttercream. The middle cupcake is a chocolate white peppermint cupcake with black and white little bow ties of our friends, the penguins that we saw. And then lastly is our lemon cupcake. It's got a tangy lemon buttercream, and then we crushed up some lemon candies and sprinkled them on top.
Addison, I was expecting just more effort into it. It's airy and dry, doesn't taste that much. This is, to me, is like everyday cupcake. You're in a competition here, and I think there is not really an effort to be wow visually and tastefully. I've been very disappointed. I think you failed on the entire plate. I really don't like it.
You know, Allison, I have to say I'm underwhelmed by your presentation here. These look like something I might see at my son's, preschool bake sale. The flavors seemed a bit artificial. I really couldn't find much of anything I liked in these cupcakes.
Thanks, Allison. Brett, tell us about your cupcake works here.
On your right, we've got a dark chocolate cupcake that's infused with a little bit of squid ink to kind of give you some of that sea fare. Topped with the Sumar marzipan garnish. In the middle, we have an ice cream cone cupcake that has cherry cola cake inside, topped with cream cheese frosting and a little bit of hot fudge ganache. And then we've got pink lemonade cupcake that's topped with a marshmallow frosting and cotton candy with a little bit of lemon zest.
What do you think?
Brett, I came as a judge in this competition to be amazed, to see cupcakes that I won't see anywhere else, and you blew me away on the presentation here. Thanks.
From a presentation standpoint, this is wow, wow, wow. The squid ink was a genius idea. It imbued the cupcake with this very cool sort of blackish blue color as well. The one thing I'm missing here is the SeaWorld element. You focus so much on the theme park element, but SeaWorld is so much more than that.
To me, this is very much kind of about some theme park someplace else and not about the meaning of SeaWorld, which is education, conservation. The presentation does not say SeaWorld at all.
I'm thinking like, okay, I've got Sumar on top of a black and white cupcake. What else do you want? This is just a shock.
Thank you, judges. There's a lot to take in. Judges are going to talk, and we'll be back to you in a minute.
Lindsay got a lot of great comments and basically just cut ours down to size. I was really concerned.
I really want to win this competition, and unfortunately, the judges didn't like what I put up there. And now I'm starting to worry.
For the second challenge, you were judged on presentation as well as taste. And we asked that one of your three cupcakes captures the color of Sumar, black and white. The judges felt that no one hit it out of the park. But one of you missed the mark entirely. Allison, you're no longer a part of the Cupcake War. Thanks, Allison.
Cupcake Wars is way tougher than I thought it would be. It's not just a little cupcake on a plate. I feel pretty defeated right now.
Wow, quite the brutal competition thus far. You both have made it to this point, but there is no time to rest on your laurels. Each of you needs to create a whale-worthy birthday cupcake display, complete with 1,000 SeaWorld-inspired cupcakes. This time, all the cupcake flavors you've made must be incorporated into this display. In this round, you're being judged on how you put it all together in one amazing presentation. It's time to really show us what you have. But you will not be alone. You each have a master carpenter at your disposal, and they match. Hi, guys. And 4 baking assistants to help you execute your vision. 1,000 cupcakes in just 2 hours.
1,000 of them, and only in 2 hours. 2 hours.
Don't waste any more time listening to me. Get started now.
Brett.
Nice to meet you.
Dave.
We're one round away from winning, so my main focus is just to do an unbelievable display, something really grand. This is all about the display.
Spend the day at SeaWorld. I'd like to incorporate some kind of aquarium, make it moving, live,
Sure.
And then we'll probably just hide this with some like cool material, something like with sequins, some blue, dark blue. And then just to kind of make it like kind of a sailboat feeling, put a mast here. We can do some canvas.
A sail and
yeah.
Okay. You know, maybe we can come in with some smaller tables in here.
Yeah. You know what, why don't we do that, and we'll do some like
4 or 5
larger
days.
cupcakes as well to represent the flavors. For our display, I definitely want to incorporate some water feature or ships, something that was really continue to add on to the sea theme.
And so this is the aquarium right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Good luck.
All right.
All right, let's get started. We'll start working on the decorations. You two start working on frosting. You two get the batter ready. They bring in a team of assistants to help out. That's great, because we're definitely going to need the help. So I really have to delegate who's going to do what. Line all the mini cupcake pans with stuff.
Have you seen the cupcakes? They're pretty complicated. The ice cream cone cupcakes are really fragile. With my experiences, I have a pretty good amount of leadership, but I need to be hands-on.
Yeah, okay.
Color, okay? On that.
Sorry, I'm Jake, by the way. I'm your carpenter.
Hello, nice to meet you. Okay, so I want the whole display to look maybe like one of the pools at SeaWorld. We'll have cupcakes all along here.
Can you give me an overall dimension?
Taller than me, taller than you.
Do you have any thoughts on maybe something else we can add to this?
Maybe if we do like an actual real aquarium on top, and it'll kind of match the blue aquarium into the blue fabric. I hope he gets what I'm trying to do here. SeaWorld's about the sea, it's about conservation, and I want bright colors, I want Sumar at the top. I'm hoping like he's not gonna give me, an aquarium out of someone's home.
All right. I think I've got enough to get started. We don't have a lot of time.
Thank you.
Faster. We're like really behind her now, huh?
Do not cry into your cupcakes, but you have 1 hour left.
Jordan, you get those cupcakes out? We need to get a new batch right in. No time in between. We gotta get going.
Lindsay just doesn't have what it takes. We're gonna easily take this. They might as well just give it to us now.
How's that coming? It's just too cold right now. All the ingredients, they're starting to separate a little bit. They're just not. Jordan's calling me over because the frosting is separating. It's too cold. I need to win this, and all these obstacles are just pulling me down. What are we gonna do? It's not creamy at all. It's not thick. It's not thick. How are we gonna do this? Oh my god, what are we gonna do? The frosting is separating. It's too cold. I don't need any more obstacles right now. We just have to get everything done and get it done in time. Okay, we need to heat it up immediately. Like, we can't wait on this. We gotta go. We're trying to, warm up the frosting, have it be more cohesive, thicken up a little bit in order to pipe. I'll keep putting heat on the outside. We'll just keep mixing it, and hopefully it just, It has to. It has to.
Don't bump the sink because the whole thing will fall. Oh!
That's my fault.
Guess what? 45 minutes to go.
45 minutes, you guys. Come on, we gotta go faster. I need to be hands-on. I just can't stand back and watch what they're doing. Give me a pastry bag in hand. Let me show you guys what to do. Follow my lead, please, okay? It's not that hard. Look, you put like this and like this. It's so easy.
Okay, it looks like it's thickening up. Beautiful. It's supposed to be fluffy like that. The frosting looks great. It'll be fine. Let's get that in a bag and start piping. All right, guys. I gotta go check on the display. I'll be right back. Keep going. All right, how's it coming?
This is what I've got so far.
All right, looks good.
I found our aquarium.
Beautiful, yeah. I like how it's rounded like the pools at SeaWorld.
Yeah, it's a cool one. And a surprise for you. Got these kind of rocks, some of those, some blue and some white to go with it as well.
These are a little like artificial looking. I want it to look like the sea. So maybe like some natural looking rocks like the ocean floor almost. SeaWorld's about the sea. It's about natural life. And I want it to look like beautiful natural rocks at the bottom of the ocean.
All right, we'll see what we can make happen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Rocks.
Teams, I see a lot of cupcakes on tables, but no displays. You have 30 minutes left. Time to make it pretty.
All right, those are coming good. Let's space these out tighter. We want to get as many as we can. Quick.
We have to make 1 cupcake every 25 seconds. Imagine that, okay? So keep going. I'm kind of curious about the carpenter and the display. I knew we had chosen something pretty intricate. We had a 4-tiered display with 4 platforms and a huge center display, so I was a little concerned if you could finish it on time.
Okay, that's not gonna do. We need to just make them a little cleaner, okay guys? Trims are smooth, rubbery. We don't want any cracks in them, anything like that. So the carpenter brought the display in. It looks amazing. Oh, perfect. This is just how I pictured it. Oh my god. Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
Come on, let's go. We have more here if you need it. Leave those there when you're done. Justin, it's awesome, man. When they rolled our display in next to Lindsay's, ours was 4-tiered, lots of texture, lots of colors, live aquarium. We got it on this one.
I'm like looking over at Brett and his display, and there's a fisherman's netting. SeaWorld's about like conservation and protecting animals, and it's just like, what?
I just got a text from Sumar. OMG, I am hungry. 15 minutes left.
Yo, so
Sumar's hungry, you heard him.
this one goes
Here, right in the middle.
right in the middle.
Sumar's with the seaweed at the bottom, and then the bright ones and the starfish on top. Okay.
Give me black.
Sumar seaweed, Sumar seaweed.
I think we're pretty good over here. What happened? You dropped? Come on, I said use soft hands, please. Do not drop anymore.
1 minute left. Cupcake, judgment is upon you.
1 minute. Guys, look, steady, nice hands, soft hands, guys.
Down to the wire, let's go.
Behind.
That side.
10 seconds, guys, let's go, seriously.
White shamus.
Get him in, let's go.
5,
Let's help me fill the cup. Yes, they're all in there.
Finish.
Time is up.
Good job, guys. I just got through all 3 rounds. I was nervous. I was confident. I was really confident. Then I was really nervous again.
I'm a pretty cool, calm, collective guy, but my heart's racing a little bit. Feeling pretty good about our display.
Cupcake makers, what a battle today. It all comes down to this. After 2 hours of hard work, the question is, who should be front and center at Sumar's 12th birthday? Lindsay, tell us about your cupcake display.
All right, so in my display, we're showcasing the birthday boy, the star of the show, Sumar. It's like he's swimming out of the ocean. We had an aquarium kind of look like the pools at SeaWorld. We had the turquoise representing the pools at SeaWorld as well. It's like one big sea with the starfish, the fish, everything combined.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Brett, tell us about your display.
Bringing in Sumar's birthday, we really wanted to give him something big, hence the extra large cupcakes. His right in front, and the captain's wheel, and the fish net, and we did incorporate an aquarium. I thought it would be great to have something that's active, moving, very visual, and it's been a great time making it.
Cupcake makers, our judges need to confer one final time. We'll see you in a moment.
This is it. Like, am I gonna beat this guy?
We put so much time and energy into what we were doing with our display. She's going down.
Well, judges,
The last challenge. This challenge based on presentation. That's the name of the game.
The challenge with cupcakes, they're delicate little creatures, and so when you are trying to make a masterful display, it's all about how you set them up. And I know Lindsay, she has known exactly what this display was going to look like and how it was going to fit into that party. And her cupcakes were certainly tasty.
they were solid?
They were solid.
He blew me away not once, few times during that day. I liked the way that he took some risk. He brought some creativity to it. and some unbelievable execution.
But his display, it just kind of lost me. It's a really tough call.
Well, judges, do we have a decision?
I think we know exactly what we're going to do.
All right, then. Let's bring them back.
I was very, very anxious to see what the judges were going to say. We put so much energy into that. I just don't see what more we could have done.
I'm standing there in front of the judges, and it's so quiet, and my heart is just pounding.
Cupcake makers, everything comes down to this. You made it this far, but only one of you will take home the $10,000 prize and be able to showcase your display at Sumar the Killer Whale's 12th birthday bash at the world-famous SeaWorld. The judges had a very hard time. Very hard. This round was about incorporating cupcakes into a display that fit a very specific event. You both made great cupcakes, but one of you nailed it on the theme and created a display that fits the event perfectly. Lindsay, you are the winner of Cupcake Wars. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Like, what? I won this? I was the underdog in this competition, and I won. This is just the most incredible feeling in the world, and I'm just so happy.
I just could not believe it. This is just a shock. A total upset. This is war, baby. Cupcake Wars.
Lindsay, SeaWorld awaits. Hope you have 1,000 birthday candles because it's time to get your display to the celebration.
Okay.
Congrats.
Thank you. This whole day's just been like a huge blur. This is the most incredible experience. I want to take the $10,000 and put it towards the storefront and have my business be huge.